Hey, beautiful coach. Right now, your business may be working, but your income isn't where you expect it to be or want it to be. Yes, you're showing up, clients are getting results, and yeah, money's coming in, but still, there's this gap. Now, here's what most business conversations miss. When your income stops expanding, it's not about effort, it's about the patterns you've normalized around money. I'm Kendall, and in this episode of the Money Coach School podcast, we're talking about the specific patterns that cap your income and three distinct decisions that start to break you through that cap into real financial independence. So, if you're ready for your income to move beyond where it's been and into the next level that you truly want, this episode is for you. It's all here for you inside this episode of the Money Coach School podcast. Let's dive in.
Welcome to the Money Coach School podcast. To really excel at coaching women, you have to be skilled, confident, and even fearless at money coaching. If you're passionate about women holding genuine money power and love supporting women entrepreneurs, then this is the show for you. Now here's your host, money feminist Kendall Summerhawk.
Hello, beautiful coach, and welcome back to the Money Coach School podcast. This is where we talk about money, and we talk about it all the time, and we talk about it very differently than you probably hear anyone else talking about it. This is where you take ownership of your money, and that means how it comes in, how much you keep, which I'm all about, and how it grows into real financial independence for you. Now, there's something happening in your business that I just don't see people naming directly. And if something isn't named, then it can't be changed. So here it is. It's the ways that you may be inadvertently capping your own income. Ooh, right? We don't want to do that. So, yes, you're still working hard, you're showing up, you're doing everything quote unquote right. But if you've ever caught yourself thinking, I should be farther along by now, or looking at your income and wondering, with how much I'm putting into this, where is that next level? Then this episode is definitely for you. Because there's more money available to you than what you're currently seeing. I promise you, I guarantee it. And it's not about working harder to reach it. You're just operating inside a ceiling, a money ceiling, that's no longer a match for your desire and your ambition. You've outgrown your current money ceiling, and I get that. That's what happened to me when I first decided to be $1 million business owner. And that was back in 2006 when I made the decision. 2008 is when I became $1 million business owner. So it took just 2 years. And I will tell you, when I made that decision, I was nowhere near $1 million, like nowhere near, not even in the same hemisphere as $1 million. But I had that vision, and the income I was at the time was a ceiling I was not willing to live within anymore. And once you see that ceiling, or rather once you feel it, you can break through it. All right, so before we dive in, if you could please do me a 2-second favor, go ahead and click the follow button. I am your money coach, and every episode here is designed to expand your cash flow, strengthen how you make money decisions, and create financial independence. And click that follow button. It makes sure that you never miss an episode. So let's dive into this. Let's talk about the gap that you can feel, but maybe haven't named yet. So there's a moment in business where something starts to feel just off. It feels unsettled. Not because things are necessarily wrong or bad. They don't have to be that for you to feel that what you have going is no longer enough, right? It's okay. That's called desire. That's called ambition. It's called growth. Your work is strong. Your clients are getting results and money's coming in, and still something just doesn't quite add up. And here's that gap, very simply put. The coach or the consultant you are and the money you're actually seeing. The gap is between those things, who you are, like the quality of the work that you do versus the money you're actually seeing come in. That's where the gap is. And if you only look at that gap as a strategy issue, you're going to miss what's happening below the surface, which is it's a ceiling. Now, I know I'm mixing metaphors here. I give myself full permission to do that. But once you see that ceiling, everything about how you make money starts to change. And ceilings don't show up as obvious limits. They're not always that obvious. They show up as patterns that feel normal. That's why they're tricky that way. But once you see these patterns, you can break free of them. So here are the 4 patterns that are most common ones that I see in my, over 2 decades of money coaching and coaching thousands and thousands of women on money. These are the 4 patterns that are most common that keep your income where it is. So gap pattern number 1, the plateau that became your normal. So yeah, your business is working, but your income has been sitting in the same range longer than it should. And you've adapted to it. You've stabilized inside of it, and now it feels familiar. It's not exciting. It's not expanding. It's just expected. It's comfortable. And this is where you can stay hanging out far, far longer than you realize because nothing is technically wrong. It just isn't expanding anymore. Gap pattern number 2, the this should be enough narrative. So this one can sound like gratitude. I'm doing well. This is already good. I should be happy with this. Yeah, that's all fine. But underneath that, you've stopped asking for more. The desire is actually still there, but what you started doing was minimizing it, toning it down, making it more acceptable. But here's the truth about that. Financial independence is never created by negotiating yourself down to what feels acceptable. All right, gap pattern number 3, the income identity lock. So at some point, your nervous system learned a certain level of money is what's normal for you. And anything beyond that feels like more than you want to hold. So what happens? You make decisions, and these are often very subtle, very small decisions that bring you back to what feels known. You hesitate on that price increase. You delay the offer that would stretch you. You choose the version of a decision that keeps things manageable instead of expanding. Oh my God, do I know that one? So your capacity is actually already there, but your identity hasn't caught up to the level of money that you say you want. And that shows up directly in how much you let yourself keep. All right, gap pattern number 4, the overthinking that slows everything down. Now, this one feels really responsible. It feels thoughtful. It even can feel strategic. What you're doing is you analyze, you refine, you consider every angle. And while you're doing that, yeah, you know what's happening? You delay. You delay that price increase. You delay that new offer. You delay going after a higher level client, the decision that would have actually increased your income. But clarity, my beautiful soul, does not come from delay. It comes from deciding sooner. It's one of the things I've been challenging myself with this year is to make decisions faster. And because every delayed decision has a financial cost in missed sales, postponed increases, and income that just never materializes. So here's the big mindset shift. Your next level is not earned, it's chosen. I actually could say it's decided. So write this down. Your next level is not earned. You don't need to earn your next level. It's chosen. It's decided. Your next level is not waiting for you to feel ready, or to have more proof, or to finally get everything perfect. It's waiting for you to decide that you're available for it. And that decision shows up in how you relate to money every single day. And this requires you to step into your next level money identity. The difference between where you are and your next level, it comes down to just a few key decisions. And I want to give 3 of them to you here today that will start to move your income forward. So decision number 1, decide what you're no longer available for, right? It's that simple. Where are you still allowing money patterns that no longer match who you are, who you want to be? Is it in that undercharging, in that over-delivering to prove your value? Is it in letting money come in but not stay? Another strategy is not what will fix this. You need a clear decision, and that decision is, this is no longer how my business operates. I always hold up my hand, palm out, and say, talk to the hand. Okay. Decision number 2, stop operating solo at your current level. If you keep making decisions inside the same environment that created your current results, well, guess what? You will keep recreating those same results. Expansion happens when you are inside different conversations, where bigger money decisions are normal. And this is why mentorship, money mentorship specifically, changes your income. Not because someone gives you all of the answers, but because you start making different decisions about money. Decision number 3 is make decisions from your next level income. I know you know this, but you may not always know what that looks like. And often this is the one most people skip, believe it or not. They know it, but they skip it. So before you decide anything, pricing, offer, structure, I want you to ask this question. Does this decision match the income I say I want, my next level? Or does this decision, is it designed to stay comfortable, stay predictable, stay where you are? That's what you need to be asking, because this is black and white. This is very clear, no shades of gray in here. $1 million decisions, as I call it, are the ones that move your money, that expand capacity, and align with where you're going. They don't keep you where you've been. All right, so to wrap up here, your income ceiling is created by patterns such as the plateau you've adapted to, the way you minimize your desire for more, the level of money your nervous system recognizes as normal, and the decisions you delay instead of making. And when those patterns change, your income changes. It's so exciting. You decide what you're no longer available for. You stop making decisions inside the same level that created your current results. And you begin choosing from the income that you actually want to be experiencing. Because this is how money stops slipping away and starts building into cash flow and into real financial independence. And this is exactly why mentorship matters, because these shifts do not happen in isolation. How could they? They happen when you're inside conversations where higher standards are normal, where money is being looked at directly with openness and honesty, and where you're supported in making these decisions in real time. And that's what we're stepping into inside my free overflow workshop, where you'll see exactly where your current patterns are capping your income and how to start shifting them so more money comes in, more money actually stays, and more money increases from your business. And I'm going to walk you through that step by step. So in that free training, Overflow, I walk you through the exact shifts that allow women entrepreneurs like you to stop capping your income and start structuring your business for profit, for cash reserves, and real financial momentum. Because when you understand how to create overflow, your business starts generating the income and the stability that can truly support your life. So you can register for the free workshop by going to www.kendallsummerhawk.com/overflow. And I'll also drop the link into the show notes. There is a replay available, so if you've already missed the live version, don't worry about it. Go ahead and register and you'll get the replay and the workbook. All right, my beautiful soul, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your listening and your loyalty. I so appreciate you. This is your higher money year, and I am so here for you for that. All right, my beautiful soul, I will see you in the Overflow workshop, and also I'll see you here next week in our next episode. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode of the Money Coach School podcast. If you enjoyed this podcast, make sure you follow so you never miss an episode. Also, I would so love and appreciate if you would leave a 5-star review. Your review supports women just like you in discovering all of the juicy tips and insights I'm sharing here on how to coach women on money. And if you want to learn how to excel at coaching women on money, definitely go to kendallsummerhawk.com and check out the wealth of money coach trainings that we have for you. Thanks so much for being part of this money coaching movement and for tuning into the show every week.